Wayne Rooney scores for Manchester United.
How on earth do you deal with that? Now you see it, now you don't.
When they walk in, you can see them looking and thinking, I've actually tried today and I know I looked the part.
Manchester United are the champions of Europe again. Smith!
I won't be able to do it again, so don't even ask me.
Manchester United. From Ryan Giggs, there is! Delicious volley from Ryan Giggs. Giggs. Whip it in. Whip it in. In towards Ryan Giggs.
As with most transfers, we have kept you waiting, but I think everyone will agree that the wait's been worth it. And we firmly believe that in Wayne we've got one of the brightest young talents in England for many, many years, and we're delighted to have secured his services for a 6-year contract.
United, and it's not the last time that you will hear that.
I think any player wants to play in the Champions League, and if I can do it with United, then that's great.
Rooney. He's done it again!
When we went over to Portugal and played Euro 2004, I'd done well and I realised I could play. The manager's worked with a lot of young players over the years, and he's brought the best out of them. So hopefully he can bring a lot more out of me.
It's Rooney. It's inevitable. Some things are just meant to be.
As I've been growing up, United have been winning all the trophies and that. And obviously, I've always wanted to play for a big club, and I think United's the right club. You just want to go out there and do the best I can, I think. Hopefully I can score goals for the team.
Give him the stage and Wayne Rooney will perform.
How would you describe your current fashion style?
Colour coordinated, I think, today. You've caught me on a colour day probably, but nah, I just try and be as comfortable as possible.
What's the most you've ever spent on one item of clothing? Have to be exact.
Probably a couple of thousand on a coat. I felt sick when I walked out of the shop, to be honest, yeah. Because I had to take the bag back home and put it in my house and I had to hide it from my mum. And because she would have murdered me if she'd have seen the price tag. So the price tag got cut off as soon as I walked out of the shop.
Did your brother get your hand-me-downs?
Yeah. He won't like me for saying that, but when I finish with something, I've worn it a few times and I've dropped loads of stains on it. He gets it. I send it down to London because he's always begging me for a few bits and pieces. No, I don't, not really. What's
been your biggest fashion disaster?
Biggest fashion disaster? When I was younger, there was a suit, not a suit, but there used to be like this gear called click suit. It was a bit rude boyish and that, and I was desperate to have it. Loads of my mates had it, and loads of the kids who I was growing up with, we used to say, "Oh, click suit, if you got a click suit, you're the man." And I begged my mum one birthday I begged her probably from about May, and my birthday was in November, to get me just a click suit, but she couldn't get me the click suit. She just got me the top, and it was like about 4 times too big for me anyway. And I was actually wearing it thinking I was the man, and I saw pictures looking back and I just think, what an idiot. All just for the name that was, just for the name.
As a kid, what was the worst outfit your mother forced you into?
I used to have them, it looked like a Christmas jumper. You know, them ones with all the loads of patterns all over them. I used to have one of them, and I've seen some pictures when I was a kid. At the time, I mean, I was probably one of the best dressed kids in school, but looking back, no, I'm joking. But no, it's just, them jumpers, man, they're not good. They're not a good look, are they?
You've had a few hairstyles in your time.
Yeah.
You've got the braids now. You briefly had an afro, as all the papers managed to get a picture.
Do you know what? I want to set the record straight with that. The afro, right? I take it out. I don't really leave it often. I leave it for one day maybe, just to leave it out and let it get some air. But I took it out for training. We come back off a flight. I took it out on the flight. The next morning we came in for training and I was going to get it done that day. The blimmin' cameras were here. I couldn't believe it. I was devastated. And the next minute, oh, Rio's got a new hairstyle, this and that. Consult me before you put that in the papers, please, next time, because it is very embarrassing.
Borski is free, and he's onside, and he scores! Over the wall, it's into the corner of the net. It is classic David Beckham. Has your son asked for a Ronaldo hairdo yet? Here's Ronaldo! Beckham's cross. Giggs is there! Ryan Giggs to Manchester United. Look at the run by Giggs. A goal! A wonderful goal! What a goal!
praticamente.
It's something I've always done. I just do the tricks to get by the defenders, that's all.
Que eu faço praticamente desde que jogo a bola.
It's a bit natural. It's the way I've always played since I started the game. It's my style. But naturally, you've got to practice to get better and to perfect the skills and the tricks.
Penso que.
Really, you've just got to be yourself in life. If you work hard enough, then you'll be a great success. And that's really the key, just practice.
You took the number 10 shirt off Teddy Sheringham, but who wore it before him?
Bex.
What is 10 in Dutch?
10.
What is 10 times 10?
100.
What percentage of the world is left-handed, approximately?
10%.
Against which team did you score your 10th Champions League goal for United?
Deportivo.
What did you get for your 10th birthday?
A pair of football boots, I think.
How many letters does your surname have, not including the van?
10.
Who wears the number 10 training kit?
Ronaldo.
United have won the FA Cup 11 times, but who was the 10th victory against?
Against. That was 99, that must be it, against Newcastle.
What size feet are you?
10.5.
He sits alongside the king. Charlton. Oh, what a goal!
Oh, and he takes it right foot in. Oh, what a magnificent goal!
And it's Giggs who takes it to that side. Just teed up for Cantona. Oh, a real cracker from Cantona.
It's Beckham.
And he's got another one. It's Juan Sebaveron. It's a bolt. It's Giggs. It's not bad, is it? It is Ronaldo. And it's in.
So who at the club here has got the best dressing?
I can tell you the ones who the ones who think they're unbelievable dressers, and they walk in and you can see them looking and thinking, I've actually tried today and I know I look the part.
So who's the most understated at the club?
The most understated dresser? Probably Paul Scholes. Always looks just smart or casual, just understated, definitely.
Okay, well, if you could give one of your teammates a makeover, who would you attack?
Gary Neville. Or Keno.
What would you do?
I'd give one of them a makeover. I wouldn't attack her, I'd give him a makeover.
Who's got the sort of worst hairdos?
The worst hairdo was Cristiano's when he first came, when it was all out all over the place and stuff. And I saw a picture, I think he scored against, it might have been, was it Aston Villa? And he had it out and he looked like a funny little, in between an afro and straight hair, it was shocking. Luckily he can't understand this, so he'll be all right. And that's probably the worst one.
Well, who's your style?
Well, actually, hold on, Louis. Louis Saha's hair. When he first come, oh no. Be fair, it was, I don't know what he was going for, man. Louis, man.
Scholes here is goal side of Wilson, and he's put it away in emphatic fashion. Wales didn't know that Kanchelskis was there. And Manchester United are gifted the lead. Zinks again, outside him is Kanchelskis. It's in. Boston again and a good one. And not it down. A wonderful save by Schmeichel. Schmeichel! He's claimed the goal. We've all seen teams with 10 men raise their game, and of course Manchester United did it against Everton in the FA Cup final, and they've done it here. Jesper Olsen with a little jig of triumph.
Irwin.
Centre, Scholes setting it up here for Roy Keane! Brilliant! In goes O'Shea! Farrell. And back from Keane. And Farrell! That is fabulous! And what a start for the new boy. Perron. Oh, he's going through. Irresistible. Juan Sebastian Perron and Manchester United. Saha, instant control. This is Louis Saha. It would have to be him, wouldn't it?
What was the worst thing you did at school?
I think the worst thing I just said to a teacher not to bother me, because if not, I will make a mess in the room. So she just left me on the side.
Which football team did you support when you were younger?
I was supporting Paris Saint-Germain, especially because I'm from Paris.
When did you realise you wanted to be a football player?
I realized very late, and just when I started doing the Clairefontaine institution of football, with playing with players like Thierry Henry, and I just realized maybe I'm not that bad, and I just get a call from Metz, and he's gone like that. The story is very simple.
Have you ever eaten snails or frogs' legs?
I hate that, I swear. I never eat something like that.
Which of the goals that you've scored for Man United is your favourite?
I think my favourite one was Southampton, for one reason, because I done something I never done, like a free kick, and the second one is just because it was my first game.
What do you do with your worn-out football boots?
Not really something special. I just give them, yeah.
What do you like best about Manchester?
I think the best thing it's the smile on the face of the people, because they just enjoy everything in life.
Who do you think is the best player in the world today?
Today for me it's Zidane, not because he's French, just because I think he's a great man as well.
What's your favourite French town or city?
The best one I think is going to be Bandol in the south of France. Very nice, sunny, and got a beautiful sea.
There are lots of French football players in England at the moment. Why do you think that is?
I think French players realize the Premiership was one of the best leagues in the world, so it's just a great challenge for us.
Can you cook, and what is your speciality?
I think I can cook eggs. I can cook, yeah, I can cook, but not. I'm not a cordon bleu, something like that. It's just a standard thing.
If you were stuck on a desert island, what 3 possessions would you take with you?
I think the 3 things, they have to be my kid and my wife, so it's 1. And, oh, no, my family. And after a sea, like that we got water. And maybe my car.
What a fantastic start for Manchester United and for Scholes.
This is Sheringham trying to reach the ball. It's come out as far as Dennis Irwin. Caressed back onto the head of Andy Cole. And now Scholes. Oh, that's a brilliant goal. Sheringham, Scholes, 3. Delightfully made.
Well, I think he's got a personal claim on the Goal of the Season award, hasn't he, Paul Scholes?
It's a teasing ball towards Dwight York. Into Andy Cole, let it run. Paul Scholes! Stands waiting at the far post. Beckham Noah spotted the unmarked Paul Scholes. And he scores! Paul Scholes is going to get another lead. Neville. Philip Neville. Scholes.
Paul Scholes! That man is the difference.
We don't always start the season that bright. You know, most of the seasons I've been here, that's always been a slow start to it. And I think it was just the same back in '99. I think the turning point was on the Christmas of '98. I had to go to Glasgow. We played with Middlesbrough at home, 3-0 down, and we lost 3-2. I came back a few days later and I addressed the issue with the players, and I said, look, this is not Manchester United. We had some fantastic games in that second half of that season, beating Liverpool 2-1 in the FA Cup. We had a great cup run because we had to knock out, we had to beat Chelsea after a replay, which wasn't easy. We had Arsenal in the semi-final.
Giggs gets past Vieira, past Dixon. It's a wonderful run from Giggs! Sensational goal from Ryan Giggs!
There was hard cup games, FA Cup games, and there was hard European games.
They're 2 down in no time here.
Juventus in the semi-final, which was, you know, probably our best ever performance away from home.
Beckham with a corner. It's towards Keane! It's towards York! It's 2-2! It's Dwight York! He's brought down by Peruzzi! Cole will finish it off! Full speed ahead, Barcelona!
As the progress came slowly to a boiling point, the deciding factor was winning the league.
It's Andy Cole. They get it over Walker.
I think that gave everyone the confidence and the belief that they could win everything. The next week we're in Newcastle in the FA Cup final, and we won that very comfortably.
It's Basler. Oh, deflected in it!
My thoughts were about what I say to the players at the end of the game, really. I made my mind up, I was going to say to them, well, you've had a great season, you've won the double, and you've been beaten the final of the European Cup. There's nothing to be ashamed of, you should be proud of yourself. And that's exactly what I was going to say.
3 added minutes. Can Manchester United score? They always score. In towards Schmeichel. It's come for Dwight York. Cleared.
win the cup, not by accident, because we'd been doing it too many times. Coming back from behind with a determination and a never-say-die attitude to football games. And I think that's the reason we won the cup.
Is this their moment? Beckham into Sheringham, and Solskjaer has won it! Manchester United have reached the promised land. Champions of Europe, champions of England, winners of the FA Cup, everything their hearts desired. Solskjaer gets it down, puts it in. He's scored in every game he's played in here at Old Trafford.
Schmeichel's throw could put Solskjaer in. Kavitsky's missed the challenge, and Solskjaer is all on his own. Isn't that a cool finish?
Keane into York. Here's Solskjaer, 6.
Best does well yet again, but there's more to do. Oh, that's brilliant! That is brilliant from Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Ron won it back. Keeps for Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy for Solskjaer. Terrifically neat. Sylvester. Solskjaer. He's in. He doesn't miss. Away from Branch. Pull back for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. Goals, goals, goals. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer.
Is your name Phil Neville?
Probably is, yeah.
Who is United's newest signing?
Wayne Rooney.
Wayne Rooney?
Wayne Rooney.
You sure?
I think he was.
What club did he come from?
Everton Football Club.
And where's that?
That's in Liverpool.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Liverpool?
I think it's in Liverpool, yeah. Cut.
You play for Manchester United, don't you?
Sometimes.
Have you ever played for another club?
Don't want to.
No other club at all?
Never.
Are you sure?
Positive.
What about Arsenal?
Never.
What about City?
Never.
What did you have for breakfast this morning?
Cornflakes.
Do you have any toast?
No.
Come on!
I didn't have toast.
Where do you live?
In Rottenstall.
Rottenstall?
Rottenstall,
Is
yeah.
it nice?
It's lovely.
Is that near Liverpool?
No.
Is football the best game in the world?
I think it's got to be the best football. I think football's got to be the best sport in the world, yes.
In-swinger. Kidd there, it's a lovely one. Kidd. Oh, brilliant bit of work by Kidd. It's a goal, a great goal. Oh, some hesitation was nearly fatal. Kidd, yes. Driven in low, and Steve Bruce!
And the crowd actually not going to give him much help. It didn't matter.
Bruce! Bannister and Bruce in the queue again. Bruce scores!
Strachan making a lovely run through the middle. He's onside. Gordon Strachan with a chance to equalise, and does.
Olsen. Nobody there. Oh, and what a slip! Oh, what a disaster!
seeking out Strachan, but not quite finding him. Yes, he has. This is 5. It's an absolute riot now.
Olsen back to Strachan, and it comes to him off Allinson, and Strachan, yes! Outside battling, and Robson. What a goal from Brian Robson. That was a magnificent goal.
And Robson again getting back from Stapleton. He's on his way. Can he find the shot? Brilliant goal! And Robson!
By freeing Robson, and the finish is exemplary.
The best piece of advice I got when I was young, when my father said to me, if you're going to do something, be good at it. In other words, do your best whatever you're going to do. No matter, and I think that applies to everyone in life, whether you're going to be a doctor, or a footballer, or an engineer. I think that's good advice. The best thing about Manchester United is its history. It's a fantastic history. It's not just, the last few years. It's a long, rich history, going back to, over 100 years. But obviously, after the war, there's an acceleration of excitement, from Busby's day right to present day. There's something always happening at United. The manner in which they play, the number of great players they've had, the trophies they've won. It's a fantastic history. Well, for some terrific bargains, Peter Schmeichel only cost 500,000 way back in 1991. Brian McClare, Dennis Irwin, Steve Bruce, Eric Cantona, fantastic footballers. But then you can maybe say then that Roy Keane at £3 million was just as big a bargain, even though it was a lot more money than the players I mentioned. But the value is given us, the service is given us. It's always hard to equate exactly what people perceive as a real value. Well, I think that it's obvious that the last decade really has been Arsenal and Manchester United. So the rivalry between George Graham and myself and Arsene Wenger and myself has always been the forefront of the two clubs. Probably the Liverpool fixture and the Arsenal fixture, really, and probably the derby game against City. But the Liverpool game is, to my mind, is the biggest derby game we have. Well, Manchester United.
What was your favourite Christmas of your whole life?
My favourite Christmas of my whole life? I don't really remember, to be honest with you. Probably when I got a bike, I'd have to say. I think every kid wants a bike for Christmas, and I remember one Christmas, certainly before my teenage years, I got a bike, and that's usually obviously the best one. So. Yeah.
What's your worst Christmas present you ever had a real?
Gosh, I'm sure I've had a lot over the years. I try and be grateful for all the gifts that I get, but I'm sure there's a few that I've never worn or used. Probably like I think when you're younger, you're a little kid, and usually your aunts and uncles, they give you like a package of underwear or a package of like T-shirts or something. Now you think, oh, it'd be great to get some of that, because you could use it. But as a kid, you want toys and cool clothes. But yeah, so. So
how about at school when it was coming up to Christmas? Did you do nativity plays? Did you?
Yeah, I think I didn't really do too many nativity plays. I think we had that, obviously, school assemblies. More so we did crafts and baking and stuff like that. Stuff that you could bring home. And I think there's a lot of ornaments that I made for the Christmas tree. I can remember even my mom saves them all, so I probably have them from grade school.
Obviously, where you're from is very close to New York, and New York's kind of quite mythical at Christmas.
Yeah.
Can you just describe it to us?
Yeah, it's really just such a hectic time of year. New York City is always buzzing. It's always busy, and honestly, if you go there maybe 2 weeks prior, every night for those 2 weeks, it's just a madhouse. The cars, the traffic, the people on the street. Obviously, it's beautiful because you have the big Christmas tree in the middle of Rockefeller Center.
Have you ever forgotten to buy anyone a Christmas gift?
I don't think so, which is surprising because I forget a lot of things. I'm very absent-minded, but I usually do all of my Christmas shopping. I try and get it in on like
the last day. That's just me. I don't really see the point in buying people Christmas gifts in October and November. You know what I mean? I just kind of wait to the last minute. I've always done that. I've always had a list and then go to the mall and sweat it out and run around and get all the gifts in the last minute. So I don't think I've forgotten anyone. I hope I haven't anyway.
Giggs doesn't need second invitations, and neither does Mark Hughes. That's why they've managed to let the two-goal lead slip. Ryan McClare's restored their advantage.
Giggs to goal! He wants it again, and Keane has got it. Roy Keane for Manchester United. Absolutely wonderful.
McClare's waiting for the cross, falls to Beckham. Oh! Beautiful. But 2-0. Cantona. Oh. It's a goal by Solskjaer. Oh yes, Andy Cole. Knocks it in. Panic off Barrett, and Berg makes sure. Oh, what a finish from Andy Cole.
Marking Johnson very closely. The header across by Yenberg, he didn't mark it closely enough. And here surely is another chance for Giggs. Great goal.
They keep plugging away, it's in! York goes through, Cole was offside, York takes advantage, and York scores for Manchester United. Andy Cole with half of the field to work in. He has support as well. Same position as York's goal. Takes it in his stride and squirms in a third. Dean goes through, shrugs off McCall, takes the goalkeeper and scores United's fourth. It's Christmas party time at Old Trafford.
Oh, but for David Jones, yes it is it.
And Beckham in possession, Giggs moving forward. What a goal by Ryan Giggs. And back towards Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldo.
Where do you live?
Bowden, Manchester.
It's nice there, isn't it?
Well, the weather's sometimes bad, but it's a nice little close.
It's a nice house.
It's all right.
Yeah, the neighbours are a bit noisy though, aren't they?
Sometimes, yeah. I have to tell them to keep it down.
Ah! When did you decide that you were going to be a footballer?
Ever since I can remember.
Really?
Yeah, ever since. Oh my God.
What music do you like?
R&B, rap.
Is your favourite band the Blazing Squad?
If I said that, then I think I'd get slaughtered by the rest of the lads.
So it is your favourite band?
No chance.
What was the best Christmas present you ever got?
A ski electric set when I was about 5.
Why was that so good?
It's what I always wanted, and I was desperate for that whole year and eventually got it on Christmas.
Who gave it to you?
Santa.
Did he?
I hope so.
Did he leave it in your stocking?
He left it downstairs under the tree.
Who are the best team in Manchester?
Manchester United, obviously.
And why is that?
Because we have the best players, the best manager, the best stadium, and we've won more trophies than them, as I said.
We just won the FA Cup, didn't they?
Who's that?
United.
Yeah, I played in the game.
It was nice to score.
Well, let's say that Alan Smith has announced himself to Old Trafford as a Manchester United player.
and Smithy has made it 1-1.
I think everybody has to make decisions to leave clubs. And as I say, it's been a good move so far. I'm giving everything for the team, and I think that's really important that people realise that coming from a rival team that you still do give exactly the same as what you did give for your previous club. Anybody who had any doubts, hopefully, they've seen that I've been giving 100% in every game.
Smith! Unbelievable! With seconds to go, Alan Smith is United's hero yet again!
Well, he's done great for us. He's a real handful for any defender. He's a similar player in many ways to Mark Hughes when Mark was here. Terrific leader of the line, and tough and resilient.
Sharp with a cross. And it's a goal by Mark Hughes.
It's a good cross. It's Alan Smith. It's 1-1.
I started quite late, to be honest. About 10 or 11 years old. Obviously, just playing football with your mates is what it's all about. My school was a rugby school, to be honest. Rugby league and rugby union, so we had to beg for a football team, as it were. But no, I think when you're kids, you just play about in the street and just enjoy yourself, and then go on from there, join a local team, and just progress from there.
Volley from Smith. Absolute stunning goal from Alan Smith.
Ryan Giggs stepping away from Hector. How many more is he going to go past? Van Nistelrooy! Ruud van Nistelrooy. That's a brilliant, brilliant goal.
And Van Nistelrooy,
The leading goal scorer in the Champions League, scores!
Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy, it's 2.
Giggs is still in there.
Still and still. What an extraordinary turnaround. Van Nistelrooy. He burst the net.
Now Ollie Gunnar Solskjaer and Ruud van Nistelrooy. It's Ryan Giggs.